So this is another quick shout out video to Kuan Hau. I hope that I said that right. He asked, would be interesting to compare aluminium versus carbon bike. Can you compare Specialized Allez Sprint versus the Venge Vias or Canyon Aeroad? Well, I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So, because it's just a quick video, I'm doing the Venge, top of the range, Venge Vias disc Di2, 9 grand, and we're going to compare that to the Specialized Allez Sprint comp, 1600 quid. So here we are, overlaid. There's the Allez Sprint, and there's the Venge. And if I just go back and forth between the two, you can see they're obviously very different, but at the same time also very similar. I was in a bike shop the other day chatting to a guy who worked in there, and he had that sort of starved look that racers tend to have. So I was asking him if he was a racer, and it turned out he was a crit racer or a criterium racer. And he pointed out that he wouldn't use his expensive carbon bike to do crit races because he was always falling off and it would break. So he would tend to use an aluminium frame for his crit racing. So I'm guessing that the Allez Sprint makes a good criterium bike. I've never done any criterium myself, so if you know, as usual, leave a comment down below. So if we zoom in on the cockpit, actually the Sprint has got a slightly shorter stack, but as you can see, the negative angled stem on the Venge means that the handlebars are in fairly similar position really. The Venge just being slightly higher up there. Now obviously the Venge is designed to be super aero, so the profiles are a lot thicker there to let the air get round as uninterrupted as possible. The worst shape that you can show to the wind is a cylinder, so the Allez is going to lose out there to the Venge. Obviously discs on the Venge, just the 105 on the Allez, and that's the Carbon S-Works crank there. Both bikes have got 52-36 chain rings, and at the back the Allez has actually got an 1128 and the Venge has got an 1130. Obviously in this part of the bike here the Allez is taking some design cues from the Venge. Got our curved seat tube there, and it's obviously got the aero profile to it. And the Allez is fairly good here because in fact it actually uses a Venge seat post. So they're exactly the same. So this shape must be very close. The other interesting thing I noticed was how amazingly close the top tube of the two bikes is. So there's the Allez and there's the Venge. If you look at the absolutely bang on as far as the curve and the positioning, which I think is pretty cool. So there you go, that's the Allez and the Venge. As ever, I thought it would be cool to just mess about with some stuff, and I thought, well, yeah, you might buy this frame to race, and you can actually buy the frame set separately, in which case you're going to put some nice wheels on it. I've actually just nicked the wheels off the Venge here, and the chain set I've nicked as well. So I thought that looked pretty cool, and then I thought, well, might as well get a nice colour scheme for it, and if you're going to get a nice colour scheme for it, you might as well put some blue flames on it, why not? And if you're going to put that on there, you might as well go full bling, get the wheels painted as well. So get your stock Allez and you can turn it into a pretty cool looking weapon, I think. I think it's actually quite a good looking bike. So that's pretty cool. And then yeah, I'd probably still want the Venge, of course, because it really is a lush looking bike. But hey, I haven't got 9 grand to spend. So there we go. Just a quick video. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Cheers.